Today we are building a very cheap way of making a sluice box. Okay, maybe it's not a very cheap way because it's going to be fairly sturdy and should last quite a while. Building it out of wood. As we all know, the old timers used to build out of wood, and I'm sure theirs lasted a long time, so this is what I'm going to try and do. To start with, the base is made out of 1200 by 450mm plywood. It's a 3-ply exterior, so that's my base. And then we have these side lengths of wood here, 42 by 19, 2.7 metres long. So it's going to be longer than the base itself, and the reason for that is so I can actually pick it up from either end without any problems. Okay, another item for the build is this rubber matting. It's got the fine riffles in it to help catch any of the fine gold. Also, I'm going to have some permanent riffles in. It's not what I wanted to do, but for the first one I'd prefer to have removable, but I've just bought these lengths of a square dowel. So as you can see, it's not real big, and they'll act as riffles. And I've bought some 20mm poly pipe for my water sprayer. And of course, some fittings and a tap. And also some pipe cement that dries clear, apparently, to cement all my PVC together so we don't have any leaks. Also, just a piece of slightly riffled marine type carpet. And since they had no mesh, I've gone for the same sort of thing but in rubber. So that will be quite interesting to see how that rubber mesh works. Very interesting indeed. And last but not least, I've bought a bilge pump, 4,160 litres per hour, so hopefully that will be enough to push her along. And to go with the bilge pump, I've bought an inline fuse and just some joiners there, just so I can run it on the car battery. And, well, let's just see how we go. I'll start screwing it together and see how it all comes up. There we have the base made. Now, because I don't have small enough nails, even though I thought my nails were small enough, well, they're not, I couldn't nail the riffles on, so I'm just bonding them on. So just stripper bond that side, stripper bond this side on the riffles, and In about 20 to 30 minutes, when my finger no longer sticks to it, then I can join them together and it should be pretty good. I'm using that KS Bond, and oh look, I've used that stuff for years for everything, so I'm pretty sure it'll be alright. And then we'll start making, I think we'll do it now, we'll start making the water sprayer. Okay, now the glue's gone off, I'm putting these riffles in place. It's just a matter of pushing them to where they, like line them up, put a bit of pressure on them, and all's good. Now all I've done up here is cut my pieces of pipe to size, put a couple of these brackets on which will hold it in place when I'm finished, put a tap on it and joined it together with a piece of poly pipe. And not quite sure whether to go with holes or a slit in this sprayer bar, but that sprayer bar, I'm going to use the cement on all the joins except the sprayer bar, just so I can alter the pitch of it. So nearly finished, cool. All screwed together, and there is my finished sluice box, complete with a handle for carrying. V matting, rubber matting here so I can see any fines or anything that might be going through. A riffle here, goes across this section here with carpet underneath, and a few riffles at the end just to catch things just in case they got through. And for carrying, because all this is going to pop out because it's not stuck in or anything, I've just put these to hold it in place. That's all it is. So there we go. There is my finished sluice box. And tomorrow I shall run some test material through it and see how it comes up. And that's the end of my sluicing for the day, and there's gold through my pan everywhere. So my sluice worked. Yippee!